The immortal jellyfish. The Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish is biologically immortal. When it gets old or injured, it can transform its cells back to their youngest state. This process can continue indefinitely, making it the only known creature that can cheat death permanently. Octopus three-heart system. Octopuses have three hearts. Two pump blood to the gills while the third pumps blood to the rest of the body. When swimming, the heart pumping to the body stops beating, which explains why they prefer crawling. Dolphin sleep technique. Dolphins sleep with one eye open and half their brain awake. This allows them to surface for air while resting and stay alert for predators. They alternate which half of the brain sleeps throughout their rest periods. Mantis shrimp vision. The mantis shrimp sees colors humans can't even imagine. They have 16 color receptors compared to our 3, and can detect polarized light and ultraviolet light simultaneously. Their vision is considered the most complex in the animal kingdom. Whale shark patterns. Every whale shark has unique spot patterns like human fingerprints. These patterns never change and help scientists identify individuals. The spots are also used for camouflage in the deep ocean. Electric eel power. Electric eels can generate up to 600 volts of electricity. They use this to stun prey and defend themselves. Interestingly, they're not actually eels but a type of knifefish. Clownfish gender switching. All clownfish are born male. When the dominant female dies, the largest male transforms into a female to take her place. This ensures the colony's survival in their sea anemone homes. Sea cucumber. Defense. Sea cucumbers breathe through their anus. When threatened, they can expel their internal organs to distract predators. Amazingly, they can regenerate these organs within weeks. Blue whale size. Blue whale hearts are the size of small cars. Their heartbeat can be detected from 2 miles away, and a human could swim through their largest arteries. Yet they survive on tiny krill. Pistol shrimp. Snap. Pistol shrimp snap their claws so fast they create cavitation bubbles. These bubbles collapse with a sound louder than a gunshot and generate temperatures as hot as the sun's surface. Humpback whale songs. Humpback whale songs can travel through water for thousands of miles. These complex songs change annually and are sung only by males. Scientists believe they're used for mating purposes. Narwhal tusk mystery. The narwhal's tusk is actually a tooth that grows through its lip. It contains millions of nerve endings and helps the whale sense changes in its environment. It was once sold as unicorn horn. Seahorse reproduction. Male seahorses get pregnant and give birth. Females deposit eggs in the male's pouch, where he fertilizes and carries them. He can give birth to thousands of tiny seahorses at once. Giant squid eyes. Giant squids have dinner plate-sized eyes, the largest in the animal kingdom. These massive eyes help them detect faint light in the deep ocean where they hunt. Cleaner fish. Honesty, cleaner fish run underwater, cleaning stations. They eat parasites off larger fish and even enter predators' mouths safely. Both parties benefit from this unique relationship. Hummingbird flight. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards. Their wings beat up to 80 times per second, and they can hover in midair. They consume twice their body weight in nectar daily. Eagle eye precision. Eagles have 20/5 vision. They can spot prey from 5 miles away. Their eyes have 2 focal points and can see more colors than humans. They can even detect UV light. Owl neck rotation. Owls can rotate their heads 270 degrees. They have twice as many neck vertebrae as humans, and special adaptations prevent blood flow interruption. This compensates for their fixed eyeballs. Albatross long distance. Albatrosses can sleep while flying. They travel thousands of miles without touching land and use dynamic soaring to conserve energy. Some circle the entire Southern Ocean. Penguin drinking. Penguins drink salt water and have special glands to filter out salt. These glands are located above their eyes and excrete concentrated brine. They're excellent divers despite being birds. Crow intelligence. Crows recognize human faces and hold grudges. They use tools, solve complex puzzles, and even hold funerals for dead crows. Their intelligence matches that of a 7-year-old child. Pigeon navigation. Pigeons use Earth magnetic fields for navigation. They also follow roads and landmarks much like humans do. Some can find their way home from 1,000 miles away. Parrot speech. African gray parrots understand what they're saying. They don't just mimic, they can use words contextually and count up to 6. Some have vocabularies of over 1,000 words. Woodpecker protection. Woodpeckers have shock-absorbent skulls. Their tongues wrap around their brains for protection from 1,000 G impacts. They peck up to 20 times per second without brain damage. Swift sleeping. Swifts can stay airborne for 10 months straight. They eat, drink, mate, and even sleep while flying. Young swifts may fly for 2 to 3 years before ever landing. Flamingo coloring. Flamingos are born gray. They get their pink color from shrimp. The carotenoids in their crustacean diet gradually turn their feathers pink. Without this diet, they would remain white. Peacock display. Peacock feathers have crystal-like structures that create iridescent colors. The colors change depending on viewing angle. Each male's feather pattern is completely unique. Bowerbird art. Male bowerbirds create elaborate art galleries to attract mates. They arrange colored objects symmetrically and even paint walls with berry juice. Females judge males by their artistic skills. Hawk vision. Hawks can see a mouse from 100 feet in the air. Their vision is 8 times sharper than human vision. They can focus on prey while diving at 150 miles per hour. Nightjar camouflage. Nightjars become invisible when sitting still. Their feather patterns perfectly mimic tree bark. They lay eggs directly on ground without nests but remain undetected. Tiger stripes. Every tiger stripe pattern is unique, like human fingerprints. Even shaved tigers retain their stripe patterns on their skin. Stripes help them blend into tall grass. Elephant communication. Elephants communicate through seismic signals. They detect underground vibrations through their feet and can hear messages from miles away. They also mourn their dead. Chameleon tongue. Chameleon tongues accelerate faster than fighter jets. Their tongues are twice their body length and can catch prey in 0.07 seconds. The tip is sticky like suction cup. Gorilla emotions. Gorillas laugh when tickled and cry when sad. They experience complex emotions similar to humans. Some even learn sign language to communicate with their caretakers. Sloth metabolism. Sloths only defecate once a week. They climb down from trees to do so, making them vulnerable to predators. Their slow digestion matches their extremely low metabolism. Ant strength. Ants can carry 50 times their body weight. If humans had similar strength, we could lift cars. They use their powerful mandibles like construction tools. Frog freezing. Some frogs can survive being frozen solid. They produce glucose that acts like antifreeze in their organs. When thawed, they simply hop away unharmed. Python digestion. Pythons can swallow prey larger than their heads. Their jaws unhinge and they can digest entire deer. After large meals, they may not eat again for months. Butterfly taste. Butterflies taste with their feet. They have taste sensors on their tarsi that help them identify plants. This helps them find the right plants for laying eggs. Bat navigation. Bats use echolocation so precise they can detect human hair. They emit sounds beyond human hearing and create mental 3D maps of their surroundings. Giraffe sleep. Giraffes sleep only 30 minutes per day, in 5-minute naps. They often sleep standing up and can go weeks without lying down. Their height makes them vulnerable when resting. Hippo sweat. Hippos produce natural sunscreen. Their sweat contains red and orange pigments that protect against sunburn and infection. It also acts as an insect repellent. Koala fingerprints. Koala fingerprints are almost identical to human ones. Even under electron microscopes, they're hard to distinguish. This helps them grip smooth eucalyptus leaves. Orangutan intelligence. Orangutans use tools and teach skills to their young. They make umbrellas from leaves and use sticks to extract insects. Some populations have developed unique cultural traditions. Platypus electroreception. The platypus hunts with its eyes, ears, and nose closed. It uses electroreception in its bill to detect prey's electrical signals. It's one of few venomous mammals. Komodo dragon venom. Komodo dragons have venomous bites. Their saliva contains toxins that prevent blood clotting. They can take down water buffalo with a single bite. Red panda. Tail. Red pandas use their tails as blankets in cold weather. Their bushy tails are almost as long as their bodies. They're more closely related to raccoons than giant pandas. Tarsier eyes. Tarsiers have eyes larger than their brains. Each eye weighs more than their entire brain. They can't move their eyes but can rotate their heads 180 degrees. Capuchin tools. Capuchin monkeys use stones as hammers and anvils. They carefully select the right size stones for cracking nuts. This tool use is passed down through generations.